$5,314. That's how much I made selling stuff from around my house. And it wasn't all furniture or tech. Some of the most popular items were things I never expected anybody to want. Hey, I'm Tracy, and I recently sold the majority of my belongings to prepare for a major life change. And in this video, I'm sharing the do's and the don'ts, the exact strategies that helped me sell fast, stay sane, and squeeze the most value out of what I already owned. Because selling your stuff sounds simple until it turns into a full-time job. So if you're decluttering or downsizing or prepping for a major life change like I am, this one's for you. Do number one, think beyond just selling platforms. So Facebook Marketplace was where I sold the majority of my stuff, but what helped a lot was posting in the local groups I was already a part of. So my apartment complex had its own Facebook group, and I was also in a local Slack community. And some of my quickest sales came from there because there were fewer messages, there were faster pickups, and just a little bit more trust. Think about where you already connect with people, group chats or Slack channels or community Facebook groups. Even one message in the right place can move something fast. So I also made a little money selling books in good condition to a used bookstore. Meanwhile, a clothing resale shop passed on everything I brought in saying it was too outdated. Ouch. But it was worth trying. Do number two, make a tracker. Before I listed anything, I did a full walkthrough of my apartment and I cataloged everything I owned. Then I decided what am I keeping, what's getting donated, and what's worth trying to sell. From there, I built a simple spreadsheet for the sell pile, just to keep track of what I'd already posted, what had sold, and how much I had made. Now, this helped me stay organized, but more than that, it kept me motivated. Watching the total grow each day made the work feel worth it. And having a clear list meant I could easily see what still needed to be listed without digging through drawers or second guessing myself. It wasn't fancy, but it made everything more manageable. Do number three, list as soon as you can. Once I made the decision to sell something, I learned not to wait. Getting it listed early made everything easier. The more time you have, the more confident you can be with pricing, and you don't have to say yes to the first offer or panic when somebody lowballs you. So I had my mattress listed for weeks with no bites, so I kept slowly lowering the price. Then finally someone sent me an offer, but it was for even less, and I almost took it just to get it over with. But I had a few more weeks left, so I held out, and later that same day, someone else reached out and paid the full listing price. Had I waited to post, I probably would have settled. Time equals leverage. Don't wait to give yourself that advantage. Do number four, use AI to help. I spent one full afternoon taking photos and jotting down quick details like measurements. Then I sent it all to ChatGPT and asked it to help me write the listings for me. At night, I'd upload everything while half watching TV, which made it low stress but high efficiency. It made the whole process feel lighter, and I didn't have to overthink every single description. Do number five, be brutally honest in your listings. If something is scratched, say it and show it. If something doesn't quite work right, test it and tell them. Nobody wants to be tricked. Plus, it builds trust and you'll get better reviews, which ultimately leads to more sales. Do number six, be quick to respond. I left Facebook open on my computer with sound on, and I kept the Messenger app running at all times. I found that the faster I replied, the more likely I was to make the sale because people get distracted. They scroll or they click away, and suddenly your listing is forgotten. So your best shot at a sale is catching them while they're still online and interested. So stay logged in, turn on notifications, and reply as soon as you can, even if it's just a quick, yes, it's still available. That moment of momentum matters. Do number seven, get buyers in quickly. People on Facebook are flaky, like Olympic level ghosters. So I stopped scheduling days in advance and I stopped holding items. Instead, I became all about who can come today. And toward the end, I even offered little discounts like $5 off if you come right now. If someone messages you, try to get them in while the interest is still warm. Suggest pickup windows that same day or offer a tiny incentive to speed things up. The longer you wait, the more likely they'll disappear. Do number eight, bundle items. Some things just don't move on their own. No one wanted my estate sale vintage perfumes listed one by one, but grouped together on a tray? Sold for $200. Same thing with pillows or random kitchen items, cleaning supplies, even my beat up weights. It all moved faster once I packaged it as a set. So if something isn't selling solo, try creating a bundle that feels useful or visually appealing. Think home cleaning essentials or boho pillow trio. It makes it easier for buyers to justify and it gives your stuff a second chance. Do number nine, list the small stuff too. It's easy to skip over the little things, the things you assume nobody would bother buying. I'm talking about those $10 to $15 items like extra dishes or a shower curtain or an old power bank or that decorative jar you've moved 3 apartments in a row. Normally, I just donate that kind of stuff, but this time I listed everything and people bought it. And whatever didn't sell at the end, I donated, but I made hundreds off of items I nearly skipped. So if you're on the fence, list it. What feels like clutter to you might be exactly what someone else is looking for. Do number 10, keep things in one spot. This is one I didn't do and I regret it. I had items stashed in my office, in the kitchen, in the storage alcove, and every time someone messaged me, it turned into a scavenger hunt. So if you're able to set aside one designated area to store everything you're selling, it'll make pickup smoother and it will save you so much time running around. Do number 11, be clear about payment methods. These days, there are a lot of ways to pay and it can get frustrating fast. If you only want to use one or two, make that clear from the start. Now, I told people upfront, cash or Venmo only. That way, I avoided the last minute scramble of someone showing up trying to cash at me when I had no way to accept it. It keeps the pickup smooth and avoids awkward driveway negotiations. All right, those were the do's. Now, there are a few don'ts I want to share that were just as essential. Things you might not think about until they become a problem. Don't number 1, don't overprice sentimental stuff. When something holds meaning for you, it's easy to assume it holds value for everyone, but it usually doesn't. I listed this super fun festival jacket I'd customized with patches I collected over the years. I priced it at $50, imagining someone would see it and see how special it was. But to everyone else, it was just a used jacket. So eventually I lowered the price and lowered the price, and then I had to ask myself, is it still worth selling at this new number, or would I rather just keep it? So if something feels sentimental, be honest. Are you pricing it based on its market value or the memories attached to it? Don't number 2, don't wait for free time if you're on a deadline. If you're working on a tight deadline, selling your stuff can't be something you just get around to. I had about a month to clear out my place, so I treated it like a part-time job. I made time for photos. I posted every night. I replied quickly, and I scheduled pickups like it was part of my actual workday. And it worked. I wrapped a week early. But if you're short on time and try to do this passively, it will creep up so fast. So block out time on your calendar, batch your tasks, set daily goals, treat it like a project, not a background task. Don't number 3, don't ignore safety. Selling online is great, but you'll want to think through how and where you're meeting people. Now, I lived in an apartment, so I met people in the public lobby or outside in the parking lot. If someone did need to come up to my apartment for furniture, I started putting sheets under the item and I was kind of dragging them or sliding them to the door. It did take a little effort, but it let me avoid having people walk through my apartment, and that felt way safer. So whether you're in a house or an apartment or a rural area, plan how you'll handle pickups. Stick to public spots when you can. Keep someone informed and always trust your gut if something feels off. Most people are fine, but it's better to be a little over-prepared than caught off guard. Don't number 4, don't forget the hidden costs. Selling seems simple, just post it and wait, right? But the time cost adds up. I had a set of twinkle lights that got interest every single day, but no one ever showed up to buy them. It became this never-ending cycle of messaging without a sale, and I had to learn when the effort just wasn't worth it. Some things are better off donated or tossed. If it's draining your time or attention, let it go. Not every item needs to be monetized. Don't number 5, don't let shame stop you from listing. Now, there were things I almost didn't post, like really beat up weights or my random DVD collection, but somebody bought them. You're not being judged. You're offering value. Let the buyers decide what they want. It's not your job to pre-reject your own stuff. Don't let embarrassment keep you from making money. Don't number 6, don't underestimate logistics. It's easy to assume people have common sense and will come prepared, but they often don't. I forgot to tell one guy to bring help for a heavy desk, so I ended up having to lug it down with him. And after that, I made sure every buyer knew exactly what they needed, especially for things like mattresses or bulky furniture. If something requires a truck or 2 people or anything extra, say it clearly. It saves you time and energy in awkward last-minute scrambles. Don't number 7, don't hold items without a deposit. Someone saying, I'm coming Friday doesn't mean much, especially if it's only a Tuesday. A few times I turned down other offers because someone said they were serious only for them to ghost me completely. So if you're getting multiple messages, don't put everything on pause for one maybe. Keep the conversation open and let them know it's a first come, first served basis unless a deposit is sent. Now that's the last tip I have for you in this video. These do's and don'ts are what helped me stay organized, keep motivated, and actually make all of that effort pay off. If even one of these tips helped, feel free to hit the like button. And if more than one did, maybe consider subscribing. It helps me keep sharing stuff like this for free, and I'd love to have you along for what's next. Thanks so much for watching.